Welcome back to Good Day Atlanta. Your time is 9:11 now. If you're interested in breaking into the world of acting, Atlanta really is a great place to be. And we've got some help for you from an expert this morning. He's a casting associate, a wardrobe stylist, a writer, an actor, you name it. We have Michael Gillespie joining me now, and hopefully you got a pen and paper and can take some notes with this. Michael, welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
So glad to have you here
with us. You are so gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Oh, I like him already.
See, here we go. So on a good start.
Okay, so you have been around the business a lot. I just named off some of the positions, the titles that you've held. You've done everything.
Literally, like my good friend Raven, she's a casting director that I work for. She calls me a Jamaican because I'm like everywhere. Like my hands are literally in everything.
Yeah, you dabble. Yeah, you're good at a lot of different things.
Yeah.
How did you get your start though in the industry?
Just by interning. Like when I first moved to Atlanta, like nothing was really happening yet. So I literally packed up all my stuff. I was reading a book called Produced by Faith by Devon Franklin. And he talked about in the book that, there are people, in your life that are like where you want to go or doing the things that you want to do. So all it takes is just reaching out, looking for information, not really trying to seek a position, but like, hey, like you were where I once was, like, what do I do? So I did that. And I got an internship with a celebrity stylist in LA. So I went to LA, got a bunch of experience there. Then I came back and now I'm utilizing it here.
Yeah, that is so good. And it seems like a lot of people who like you have found success in this. What they say is that don't be afraid to take those maybe non-paying positions, the positions that aren't at the very top.
Absolutely.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Absolutely. So yeah.
Okay, very cool. Tyler Perry Studios too is what you've had the opportunity to work with, and that's you hear Tyler Perry Studios, and here in Atlanta, it's like there's so many actors and
this is literally like Tyler Perry land.
Yeah.
Like I say that all the time, just because a lot of actors originally move here to be a part of a Tyler Perry production, but now there's a bunch of other companies and production companies and shows that are filming here. So there's a ton of work, and it's a good time for actors if they really want to work in Atlanta. One of many.
Okay, so I've told you all this stuff about Michael, and Michael has shared with you some of that too, which means you can trust him. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So we got to hear from you. What's some advice? What are some ways to get into the biz?
I always tell people like taking acting classes is like a good start. You may not have a ton of stuff on your resume, a ton of credits, but at least, as a casting office, if you are taking classes to us, that means that you're serious. So it's, more likely that we would bring you in for an audition, based off of, your resume and really building your training and do some independent films. Like, and I think the biggest thing about the industry is networking and like, not despising the small beginnings. So it's okay to do an independent or an indie film or a short film, network, because you never know who will be who will transition on to the next thing, who will remember you from that project when they're doing something, over $100 million, in the next 5 to 10 years. So, there's a lot of opportunity. But I would say getting into acting classes, I'm actually doing a workshop on October 4th at Get Seen Studios. It's from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it's just a way for new actors to come in, bring your headshots, your resumes. You'll get a chance to, ask me some questions. You also get a chance to like audition and, show me your skills, and I give you some critique via notes and verbal. So yeah, that's probably so incredibly helpful to get that I'm not constructive criticism, I guess you can say, because that way you know what to work on moving forward here. And like when it's hard to get in the industry and like get in front of casting offices and companies. So when you have an opportunity like that, you have to take it. So in addition to doing these smaller level projects, like go to some workshops, like see who's in the area, like really do your research. There's a lot of great stuff happening in Atlanta.
Okay, do you have to have an agent to get into all of this?
You don't have to have an agent to get started, but of course you want to be a professional, you want to be presented as a professional working actor, so at some point you want to get an agent.
Okay, but do the groundwork.
You got to do the groundwork.
First.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, that workshop again, October 4th, right?
October 4th at Get Seen Studios.
Okay, a good opportunity if you're interested in getting into acting to learn a little bit more. So if you'd like to learn more about that workshop, you can use the Fox 5 Atlanta app. Just look for the viewer information story. Michael Gillespie joining us today. Michael, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much
for coming in. With that, let's get you caught up on your forecast once again with Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Joanne Feltman.